labor, bro. 2024, you're gonna see the fruits of the labor. We're taking over, bro. It's gonna be to the point of disgust. Why do I keep seeing ROV everywhere?
Yo, telling y'all, hold on. I can't even start off the way I normally start off because listen, today's guest who I have in this seat across from me, I'm talking about the Don, the legend, the man, the myth, the everything. Any prefix you want to put in there, I'm telling you, I got to take my glasses off for this one because this man across from me has been through the test of time, through the years, the grind, the effort, the sacrifices, the wins, the losses, everything in between, been right there, right with me. I wouldn't even be where I am today if he didn't exist in this life. You know what? We got to give a big shout of a round of applause for Big Fucking Hype.
What's happening, people? What's happening, Rich? My guy from another brother, my brother, man.
Whoa, hold on. You said guy from another brother.
My fault. Guy from another mother.
Yeah.
My brother. You know what I'm saying? But we still brothers type. Yeah. Man, I appreciate you having me on for the first time. The first time I've ever really been on camera on a podcast. You know what I'm saying? It had to be an Etraktive Mindset. Come on now. Couldn't be nowhere else. You feel me?
Absolutely. My God.
Yes,
tell the people what you do because you usually behind the scenes, they don't get to see you. But you here now. What is your specialty?
First off, I'm gonna say this. My name is Hype, aka Dan, aka ROV Hype. I'm a videographer. I'm a photographer. I'm a creative. I'm a Don Dada. I'm really that. Come on, I'm really that guy. You feel me?
Than the speed of light.
Ooh, come on. I sing a little bit too, Sean. I sing a little bit. Hold on, let me calm down. I do content. Content is my main focus. So anything content-wise, whether it be for social media, whether it be for YouTube, whether it be for events, whether it be for what, it doesn't matter what it is, I do it.
So Hype man.
Yes, sir.
You already know how we operate.
Come on, you know
Etraktive Mindset.
We know what's going on.
Let the people know who you really are, though. Where you from, bro? You from here originally?
Money is Ayad, money is me. Take your time, slow down and rewind. Let me say, money is Ayad, money is me. Yeah, I am Jamaican and Canadian. You got to know the Jamaican is very, very in me. I'm Canadian for 3 months. Yeah, after 3 months, my mama was like, "I'm sliding back home," and then we came here. But yeah, I'm my people are from Ocho My dad is from Ocho and my mom is from Retreat. Yeah, I was there. I was raised there for like the first little bit of my life, maybe like 7, 8 years. So I got a little bit of culture, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of the passion, a little bit of the pride. Because Jamaicans are very prideful, isn't me? And then I feel like I have to talk like this for this part of the equation, you know. So yeah, man, we're from yard, we're yard people, bush people, living at hilltop them there we there, you know, Springs Island, something there. And then after that, I left Jamaica at about 7, 8, right before 9/11, while, and then come here and then I lose my accent still, and then I started talking like this. You know what I'm saying? I got the Florida. I got the Florida, so I had to be a Florida boy, right? Yeah, I mean, my fault. That's the New York. That's the New York.
Word.
I like accents. I like my English folks. You feel me? So I had to do what I had to do, right? But nah, I came here about 8. Started going to school, and then I remember, this is super random. I gotta say though, but I remember I was like, because you know I'm Jamaican, so I sound Jamaican. And this one kid, I was in line, and some kid like pushed me. He was like, "Bro," he's like, "Bro, you let that fuck nigga push you, babe? You let that fuck nigga push you? I tell that fuck nigga we ain't doing that shit no more, cuz." I said, I said, "Sir." I'm a Christian. I can't talk to that man like that. Now, I'm gonna bleep this out. But in general, like the culture shift was crazy. I never understood, like, you know what I mean, like the people here. And then when I got here, they were so friendly. You know what I'm saying? Florida people were super friendly to me, which is crazy talking about that now. But I don't know, back in the day, they were cool.
Okay. So Canadian Jamaican.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
That's a thing for sure.
That's a thing for
Come
sure.
on.
Okay. So growing up in South Florida, do you feel like you would still be you if you was anywhere else?
Realistically, yeah, because I have a very boisterous personality. Like people, how I am now, I've always been like that. The
Mm.
energy, the vibes. The only difference is I probably be smaller.
Mm.
Because in Jamaica, I used to run track. In Jamaica, I used to be outside. In Jamaica, realistically, we ate healthier because the food was a bit healthier. And I lived, like I said, I lived on a mountain, a hill to Jamaicans. So we used to walk up the hill, walk down the hill, barrels of water upon our head. You see me? And all that walking, exercise, you're naturally just exercising.
Mm.
And then if I'm doing sport, I did sports at school. I did track in school. So I was never big till I got here. Cause the food I'm gonna reach a foreign. Yeah, the food when I call me, you see me? Big man take, and then we couldn't go outside. You know what I mean? I can't talk about that. Well, I can talk about it now, but we never have people still. So we had to just being here. So I couldn't really, my people were scared. And then with Caribbeans, when you come here from another country and you don't have everything together, you have to be very kind of hush about certain things.
Mm.
And only certain people will know. So I couldn't really be my full self. Couldn't really play. Couldn't do none of that. So I got stuck. I fell in love with the computer. So now, stuck in front of the computer, sitting down all the time. So, and eating food like crazy. No restrictions. Got people in my work for make sure we can live life. I live it right.
Mm.
So yeah, no, it wasn't a struggle, but it definitely caused a little issue with me later on. But other than that, nah, I would have been the same exact person.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, man.
And so transitioning a little more forward, going to high school, and even before we even get to college, high school, what kind of development as a Caribbean did you start to develop? Did you start to turn into more of that, Florida boy type thing, Broward County 954, or did you still got that Caribbean kind of vibe to you?
Well, my family is Caribbean fully. Even my uncle, he tries to be American, but nigga, no. Like you're Jamaican, bro. Like as much as he tries, his accent, he can't even really do it. I'm able to mimic accents pretty well.
Mm.
So whether it be British or you're talking like this or whatever, you know what I'm saying? As long as I can be around the people, the culture long enough, I can like fully mimic it. So once I lost my accent, but Jamaica, high school is actually how I got it back.
Mm.
And I was just around the Jamaicans for a little bit. And I slowly just made my way around them because I know the food and all that, the culture in essence. So the more I'm talking to them, the more, oh yeah, the brother y'all come from. And I'm listening. I'm like, oh yeah, you brother come from. Talk like, oh, I'm like, oh yeah. So I just slowly like go home and practice. So I got it back. And the same thing with like British. I learned different languages, but I feel like high school brought me back into kind of who I am, somebody that loves all cultures and just kind of like incorporates myself into anything that I find interesting. Also, high school was the first experience I ever had with like, I feel like reality, like, but a higher sense of reality because most people, you live your life, you work the 9 to 5, you're used to what you're used to, and then you just die, right? So in some cases, you do well, you get to take care of kids, but like your life is kind of like a structure where it's like I'm born, I go to school, graduate, get a job, live my life, have kids, pass on whatever you pass on, dead, and then it's like a cycle, right? But I broke the cycle randomly one day in my 11th grade. I was depressed. I was doing bad at school, and then. But I would never want to go home because there's nothing really home. I just be home. So I decided to sit in a debate class. I didn't know what the hell debate was. I was like, okay, cool. This is debate. I'm gonna sit down. So I sit down.
That's why your ass like arguing so much.
It's a part of it. My mom would say I should have been a lawyer because I love to argue all the time. But disregard that. But I sat in debate, and then the dude was like, he was a young lawyer. He was like 29. He was like, yeah, man, I just came here from whatever state, Philadelphia. Started a debate program. You want to be a part of it? Now, mind you, my grades are horrible. I really shouldn't have been part of this. But I sat in there, fell asleep, woke up. He's like, oh, you still here, bro? You want to do something? I was like, sure. Bro, that turned into the wildest year of my life. I went from doing bad in school. I think I had like a 1.8 GPA or something like that.
Sheesh.
It was bad because I just wouldn't do work. It wasn't that I was bad because I was in a higher level programs. I used to get straight A's. So I came into the high school like a 3.7 or something like that. So it's not that I was stupid. It's just I didn't want to try that hard, right? So then I was depressed because people were leaving, and I felt like kind of by myself, and it was a whole bunch of stuff. But beyond that, I found debate, and then he didn't force me, but he was like, "Yo, you got to get good grades if you want to stay in the program. Like, you do it first year, but like if you want to stay in, I'm bringing back your 12th grade year, but I'm only bringing it back for you because you're committed." That's the one thing about me. Like I'm extremely loyal. I'm extremely like loyalty. I find, and then I don't like disappointing myself, and then others, especially the others that really care about me and put effort into me and who I am and want to see me win. So I was like, cool, I'll try. So I got my GPA up to where it needed to be to get in. But my first year I did okay, but it was a new experience. I got to fly to like 5 different states to do debate. I was like, what is this? Like, and we
on the school.
Yeah, from school. And it's through it. And he was paid for it. Like, he was like, yeah, he didn't have to, but he was like, yeah, I'm going to pay for it. Yeah, bro, trust me. Like, everybody else, they got to figure their way out. But I'm going to make sure you do good. So we traveled to different states, and I was always committed. And he loved that fact that I never complained. I just would do it. And then by the next year, I went to states. And I almost won. You know what I'm saying? He got me my first Taylor suit.
What exactly do they have you doing in there?
Okay,
like,
so
what are you winning? What's the competition?
So in debate, they have different forms, the normal debate where it's like political, all that stuff like that. It's boring. But for me, it was more, I kind of like acting, right? So it was dramatic interpretation, and then there was humorous interpretation. I chose humorous interpretation. So what I had to do was, I'm a big guy. I've been a big guy. I was a little smaller back then, but I had to be. I had to take a book, memorize the book. It had to be about 5 minutes, and then I had to act it out, like fully act it out, play all the characters in the book. So my book was about a kid who wanted to be a superhero, and had a super tricycle, and then he had to fight all the bullies in the playground. So 1, I had to beat all the bullies, and then 2, I had to be a superhero with a tricycle who was like 8 years old, right? So I'm a big guy. And then the main part of my piece was I had to ride a tricycle around the stage, right? Or wherever I was, I had to like get down and like get into like a weird fetal position and then ride the bike. You know, I had to get the legs moving and start kicking. Now, I don't know if I'm visually explaining it, but trust me, if you saw me doing it, you'd be dying laughing. So because I'm like, you got this 300 plus pound black man riding a tricycle on stage, like an imaginary tricycle, and it's imaginary because like that's how it was supposed to be. So now it was fun though, but it was extremely tiring. Like, I was like, damn, I really had to work out for this. Like, it's really a workout. So, but that took me from the thing about it was it made me realize like I was looking at life kind of like flat. Like, okay, you go to school, go to college. I wasn't thinking outside the box. That was the first time I was like, yo, there's more because a lot of black schools, unless you're doing sports, bro, you're just going to different places in your state. You're not going out of state. You're not really experiencing what there is, what's being offered to you, like what you can receive if you just kind of like take a different route. You know what I'm saying? Because the route is normally plain or given to you. So that was the first time I was like, okay, cool, I can do different stuff and do well at it. You know what I'm saying? And like, it doesn't matter who I am, what I'm doing, what my background is. Like, bro, you can be amazing outside of what everybody tells you can be amazing at. So that was my high school experience. I graduated, went to college. You know what I'm saying?
So how come you didn't stay in that path once you got to college?
Listen, it was a me problem because I didn't realize when I went to college. So I never used to like staying on campus or being involved in really anything that's going on. But I was dumb for that because he actually started a program for me at my school, but I didn't know he started a program. You know what I'm saying? Like, he never told me. He just assumed that I was going to go and find a debate program and join it. But I think I was at that no. So at that point, I was working my 9 to 5, and I was taking like one class. So I didn't really see the point in me going to find clubs because I was mainly working. I work full time and then take one class here. Like, so I'd be there 2 days a week. But he had a club. He had started a club for 2 years. But at the end of that 2 years was when I said I'm gonna go to school full time. So I just missed out because I just didn't ask him or anything.
So then, what'd you go to school full time for?
Because I wanted to graduate. I wanted to graduate and go to I wanted to. I got stuck in another cycle of like life. As in,
no, I mean like, what did you go to school for?
Oh, my fault. Communications. Yeah. Okay. I was like, I want to be an actor. You know what I'm saying? I want to be in that field. I was like, cool. Communications. I'm gonna get my AA, and then I rushed, got the AA, and I was like, bet I'm gonna slide to get my BA now in the communications. Okay. Yeah.
So what happened to that?
I got it,
but you don't use it.
Goddamn right.
Why not?
I don't know. Do I need to at this point?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I know your story.
You right. Okay. Yeah. Oh, my fault. Yeah. Okay. So I started going to get my BA for communications. I was like, yeah, mass communications is that. And it was the focus was like film and new media. I'm like, yeah, bro, hey, out college, I'm using this. I had just left my job. I left my 9 to 5. I'm not going to go too deep into it, but Steve Harvey, appreciate you, my boy. I don't know. I just kept hearing Steve Harvey's voice randomly. You know what I'm saying? Telling me to leave. I need to get out of my comfort zone. So I quit my 9 to 5. And then for like 6 months, I was floating. I started a new job. I felt like the same mundane crap. And then I quit that job and then said, I'm going full in. We about to get something. I'm leaving here with something.
I'm about to say that.
You feel me? Yeah, I'm saying. So I was like, I'm going with something. So I went to school and I met you. And then literally, I think after we met, probably like 2 weeks in, I was like, oh yeah, damn. Why am I going to school again? Bro, because them 2 weeks before, like we fully like sunk, like it was me and him, like we was cool.
So explain to people, because this is a story that people always ask me and they get my perspective.
I got you.
But what was meeting Rich like for Dan?
Man, this man is a whole experience, bro. Because like, bro, first I was like, what? Okay, I'm gonna just break it down. So I come into the office. So we're finding classes, right? So I come into the scheduling office because for some reason we can't book no classes without like a overseer to actually like get us the classes that we actually need. So I go into the office. He's sitting down. I'm sitting down. We're all trying to sign up for classes or whatever we're doing. I don't really know what I need. I don't low-key care. I'm just like, all right, cool. I just need classes before the school start. I think it started that Monday or something like that.
That was everybody, man.
You feel me? Everybody was just like, yo. So everybody getting through, people getting through. And we did like the last, I think it was 3 people left. It was just me, him, and some girl. And then we just like, damn, bro, we still can't find nothing. And then the shorty walks out. She's like, Red. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the government. And then he's like, all right. I was like, damn, cuz, like you get in before me? And he's like, it is what it is, brother. I said, damn, all right, cool. So he goes in about 10 minutes. He's out. I'm still in there. I'm like, damn, bro, like who gonna help me out? And then the lady comes, she calls me, whatever. We get some classes, all that stuff. And then that Monday we have class. I think it was the Tuesday class. It was like to
do with the movies?
The movie, yeah. Bro, class absolutely boring. But well, not absolutely boring. It was cool because you ain't had to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? It was literally just a class where you had to listen. The dude was an amazing professor. He actually was smart. He did a lot of good stuff. He was like, man, realistically, just listen. That's it. You ain't gotta do no work. Just listen. We're like, cool. So we would sleep a lot, but I found out from that class, like immediately as I walked in, and he was like, oh, we have a semi-professional gamer. I said, who is that? You know what I'm saying? And I look at it back. He's like, yeah, Rich. He's a semi-professional gamer. I said, is that the dude I seen in the little spot on Friday? And I was like, what's up, bro? He was like, what's up, bro? Dapped him up, sat next to each other. And then now we just, I don't know. I was like, what game he playing? They were like, League of Legends?
Yeah.
I said League of Legends. League of Legends. What you mean? I said, nah. Run it back.
For y'all don't know who know.
Listen.
For y'all who don't know what League of Legends is, when you find another League of Legends person in person,
in real life,
two things can happen. You'd be like, "Damn, is he trash?"
Yep.
Or, "Okay, let's get on the game."
Yeah. So it was one of those. It was the latter. It was you play League? Yeah. What's your IG? Let me know your IG right now. Let's go. So I gave him my ID. We immediately linked after that, and then we played. I think we played that night.
Probably
give it prop more than likely. And then I think it was probably like a week later. He was just like, and mind you, this is week 2. This is week 2. Yeah, this is the first week of class. Then the next week, because I think we randomly were talking about something, and then I was like, yeah, I got a camera. I used to shoot battle raps, which is, don't ask me why, but I used to shoot battle raps, right? I didn't really know my camera. I just kind of knew I had a camera and it worked decent, right? And Rich is like, all right, cool, you got a camera. You kind of know how to use it. I was like, yeah. He's like, yo, let's start a company. I said, what is this man talking about? What you mean? I started a company. I was like a real company? He's like, yeah, let's start a company. Okay. I was like, you know what? Yeah, let's start a company, bro. What kind of company? He's like, a production company. He's like, you just got to shoot stuff. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, trust me, I understand business. I've been doing business for, at that point, I think it was like 6 years. Mm-hmm. So he's like, yeah, I've been doing it for like, bro, trust me, I understand business, bro. All you need is that camera, and then we'll make it happen, bro. Just if you trust me, Dan. If you trust me, Dan, I'm gonna make sure you eat forever, bro.
That was 2018.
That was 2018, bro. I said, bro, you just met me, bro. He's like, it don't matter, bro. He's like, your character, bro. It's who you are. Like, even though we just met, even from playing off play, and not league. That's why I say when you play with certain people, like your online friends be your friends sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because you really get to know the person from how they play and how they like act when you're, you know what I mean? I've never acted different. So it's like, he's never acted different. So I was like, you know what? I feel like I can trust you. I was like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna take a leap of faith, bro. I believed his words, bro. He was passionate as hell. I was like, yeah, let's do it. So, you know what I'm saying? We actually started a company. We ended up starting a company in 2019, but we were kind of like figuring out like what the process was when it comes to video, book certain things, do more shoots. I'm not gonna lie, mine was a gallus. Okay, I realized very quickly. I said, "Oh, he a ladies man. This nigga got the he got the sauce. You feel me?" He's like, "Nah, it's just the mojo, nigga. It's just the mojo.
Mojo, man.
I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? It's still the same thing now, but you know what I'm saying? But nah, back like he was definitely put. We do a lot of we met Tony Visions back then too, and then from there. But you know, the wildest thing as we kept doing it, I was like, "Yo, I see the vision." Because at first I really couldn't see it, but I was like, man, I trust you. I trust you more than the vision, but I know you had the vision, right? And then I kept seeing how you were interacting with people and how people would gravitate to you. Even from the first post, I believe the first post was at your house outside, and he was like, yo, it's your boy Rich. We started a company, RV Productions. You was on the grass by your black Honda, and you were showing the camera and everything on your phone. I was like, why is this nigga taking videos? Because I'm just not used to stuff like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, why is he doing videos or whatever? He's like, yeah, nah, man, we just started a company, bro. Me and my boy Dan, like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, cool, man. You know what I'm saying? And he posted it not too long ago. If you see the story where he shows like the first logo he had and how it looked, that looked way different than now. You know what I'm saying? So there's been so much growth over time, and it happened very rapidly. Very rapidly. It slowed down a little bit because, you know, you were figuring out different paths, but when you were all in the shooter, it was going crazy. You know what I'm saying? But the passion, bro, like in anything he does, bro, like in anything he does, the passion is the same, bro. And you, if you're not motivated by that, I don't know what to tell you, bro. When you see somebody that's really going to get it, like you can't help but. Now I'm gonna say this for everybody to know. I was a I was a mess. Hey, it was a screw up. Okay, I'm coming from procrastinating heavily. Now, mind you, when I got to college, I had a 3.75 GPA. I was very focused when we first met, and then like over time, but I still had a procrastinatory background. So and this was a brand new field. I didn't really know what I was doing. I had horrible communication. You know what I'm saying? That I had to work on, and I'm still working on. I wasn't good, but you know what I'm saying? That's forever. You gonna get better over time, which is fine. I put in my $10,000 for sure. For sure, no question. But it was just I had a lot of growing to do. I was like, damn, I don't know nothing. And then I was still like, damn, I'm really nowhere right now. Like, I don't know what I thought I was, or even to me now, I didn't think I could be this me. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of stuff I've changed about myself. And like, even in building on my craft, that I'm like, dang, I didn't know I could be this guy. You feel me? Like, and a lot of it is influences by, you got to have the right people around you, respectfully, because when you don't have the right people around you, like it's very easy to fall hard. I'm a segue to this story of a dude that I used to spend a lot of time with. The guy I was doing battle raps with. Mm-hmm. That was my guy, bro. But sometimes because I'm trusting, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes when you're so super trusting, but you it's nothing wrong with that. But when you disregard the negatives that are in front of you, it will affect you. And the people you surround yourself by will affect you negatively, bro. I remember while we were doing production, I'm learning. And a part of it, I was like, yo, I can't spend so much time with you because I'm learning and I'm growing with the company and with my guy, Rich. You know what I'm saying? We're doing a lot of stuff together. You know what I'm saying? We young cats get working. You feel me? I was like, I'm doing the production aspect. He's working production too, but he's building his business aspect as well. I was like, so I can't spend as much time with you because I just spent free time over there talking, wasting time. And I always felt like I was wasting time. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I could be doing other, but I didn't have nothing to do. So, but now I have something to do. I'm like, yo, I can't be over here just doing nothing. So if you need me, call me. I got you. But at the same time, just call me when you need me. Don't call me just cause. And I remember he still called me over there randomly for really nothing, respectfully. And then, but the last straw was what made me like, I can't rock with you no more, bro, was I think I needed some equipment and he had some extra bread. And I was just trying to upgrade my camera to something nice. And I told him what kind of camera he needed for his production. And I also said, yo, this is the kind of camera I want. He's like, yo, I got you, bro. And it felt like, yo, dang, bro. Like because mind you, we were rocking, before I met you, we were rocking for like probably 3+ years. And I was like, yo, this is my guy, bro. Like, I didn't even ask him for it. He offered it. I was like, yo, I appreciate you, dog. Thank you, bro. Good looks. And I forgot because I literally deleted it from memory. I forgot what took place. But the words he said to me, he was like, bro, like I was about to buy this camera. I'm not even gonna buy the camera no more, bro. Like he tried to hold it over my head. I guess I didn't want to do something for him or something like that, but he held it over my head. Like, I was like, bro, were you giving it willingly or was there some stake to it? You know what I'm saying? Because I've given you time, bro. I've given you time, effort, like energy, bro, and for free. And you willingly accepted it. And remember we talked about it and I was like, bro, I got you. Like, you're my guy. Like, you're helping me out too. You feel me? And then sometimes it wouldn't be him helping me, but I'm still like, I got you, bro. Like, I still come through for you. And this one time you could have came through for me, you held it over my head, my nigga. I said, hey, say less, bro. And Richard be like, bro, I'm telling you, dog. You know what I mean? He seemed like a dickhead. And I'm like, nah, bro. I make excuses for this. I'm like, nah, bro. And then over time, it just slowly kept hitting. I said, bro, this man don't care about me, bro. And I'm like, if he see this now, he probably like, bro, that's crazy. Why would you say that? Like, bro, you don't, bro. Because I would never do that to you. And the fact that you don't understand that I would never do that to you. And then people see, some people, they'll do stuff to you, and then they'll act like they never did it. And they'll move on. Nigga, they will move on. They will go to, nigga, 2 years, you will still be stuck on that day. They will move on like nothing ever had, like they didn't just try your life 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, because they don't care. And you have to realize that when people don't care and they don't show compassion, you gotta move. You gotta move how you need to move,
And
bro.
they usually try it again because,
of course,
he did try it again.
he did try it again. I can't remember how you. I know because I would tell you. I would tell you every time he did it. So I know he probably tried me again. I
And
told
it wasn't
you.
even production oriented.
What was it? Was it the short?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. He tried my brother, B. Nigga, you done tried Family Guys? Nah. He was foul for that one.
Yeah.
He was foul for that one. I got it. We got now. I remember. This man was like, man, I'm gonna tell it. He was like, yo, it's 3 girls out here, B. Hey, come out, meet us wherever. Hey, listen, at that point, I was like, nah, this nigga cap. I felt like he was cap. You feel me? First off, he hit both of us. Right? It was 2 girls. One was for him. One was for whoever else was coming. He was like, yo, nah, they want whoever. He nigga said whoever. He was like, yo, they want y'all to come through, bro. They on timing. You feel me? I'm like, okay. But I'm like, I don't trust you. It's a no. You feel me? My brother was like, all right, I go out and see what it is. My brother got a haircut, got dressed up, cleaned up, you know what I'm saying, did what he had to do. And then all of a sudden, he called his man. He like, yo, what's up? Where the address at? No text back. Called him, no answer. Like an hour, 2 hours later, my brother in the crib, like, damn, bro, like you just told me, shorty, what
Nah. So I'm gonna tell it from my perspective.
Go ahead, because I told you. I know you got a better memory. Go ahead.
So
yeah,
your brother, he was in RV Academy at the time.
Oh yeah, okay, true.
And so he was happy that day, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's like, what you smiling at, bro? What you got going on, man?
Yeah.
And he was like, man, we got some shorties tonight. We about to pull up, like. You know what I'm saying? If y'all know his brother, man, look, listen, he's always got a sense of, humor, happy, moving around, but he's extra happy today, like on 100.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, I'm finna get nice, spiffy. He went and got a bottle.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
He went and got a bottle and said, yo, I'm pull up, I can't come empty handed for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? Do what I gotta do, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And we get to it was a parking garage after everything had happened, because you called me and I was like, yeah, what up? And you was like, yeah, man, I'm just chilling with my brother. I was like, you chilling with your brother?
Yeah.
Why you chilling with your brother? And so you told me what happened, and you were like, yeah, we kept hitting him up to go slide out there, and then he was just not hitting us back, and then we were supposed to slide together, but you was like, yeah. And that's when I was like, nah, he flawed. You got to cut him off for good.
Yeah.
Because he said, yo, you got to get the address from them. But you was like, bro, you're there with them. What are you talking about? What do you mean? You just invited us over. Facts. Like, what do you mean I got to get the address from them? And so your brother trying to hit the shorties up, and they not responding. They're not saying nothing or whatever. Yeah. So you was like, man. And I was at the crib and I said, yo, we going out tonight, man.
Oh, we did.
We going out tonight, man. And we went out and we had a good time, because you know what? You know what I'm saying? When you got people in that frame of mind, like, y'all my dogs at the end of the day, of course, more you than your brother, but still, anything that you love, I got love for. And so it has to solidify in that type of way, because that's how, real friends move. You're not going, 100%. Hey, cool. He don't want to do nothing. Hey, we're going to go outside. We're going to turn up. We're going to have a good time. Fact. And, those type of memories, those type of situations, like, even if you do see this, like, certain times people take other people for granted when they in their circle too long, or other people for granted when they get too used to them, or they don't have that type of leverage. And ever since we've been vibing with each other on this type of frequency, it hasn't been all rainbows and butterflies, but you've provided that kind of balance even for me, where the last podcast we just finished, you just talking about being a strong friend, and I'm the strong friend a lot, but you provided a level of support, and that's the side of people, that's the side of you that people don't often get to see, because it's like, oh, Dan's just a videographer, Dan's just this, Dan just shoots, Dan just whatever. But you got a whole different type of personality. Like, the whole time you doing all of that, you still the guy that I'm having these kind of conversations with. And then you're able to articulate back to me, even when I'm wrong. Mm-hmm. You won't even just be like, yeah, whatever. You'll be like, nah, bro, I don't think that's it. And I try to kick back. I'll be like, no,
100%.
that's definitely it. You'll be like,
100%.
nah, bro, I don't think that's it.
Yeah.
I think you could have did this way, or I think this could have went this way, or whatever. And people don't get to see that side of you enough, which is why you have to have your own podcast episode, because
100%.
there's a lot more than just videography, you know, even having these stories and just for anybody that comes on this podcast, there's a lot more to the person than what people see on social media. You know, and if somebody don't have the time to spend with an individual like yourself on a day-to-day basis, everybody is going to get to, you know, see the version that we put ourselves out on social media, and that's 100%. It. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to let you get it back.
Okay. What was that? Okay. So after that, I decided, I was like, okay, you know what? This dude isn't a good fit for who I'm turning into or who I'm becoming. So I really, realistically, I just started responding to everything. Text, call. I remember one time he hit me. He was like, yo, I'm at your school. I looked at the text. And I care about my life. You know what I'm saying? And respectfully, I what was I going to say back? Oh, you was at my school? Oh, cool, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, hey, man, it is what it is, bro. I'm moving on. I'm good. I'm not, ain't no hate, ain't no whatever, but hey, cool. I see where you're at. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? People will be like, yo, why? A lot of times they be like, why is he stagnant a lot? I'm like, this is kind of why. You know what I mean? Because like you're not really true to who you should be realistically. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you do stuff like this to people that been supporting you. You know what I mean? But it's like, okay, cool. I'm gonna move on, do better. But yeah, I moved on, and I've done, bro. We've done so much. We've gone from fashion to docu stuff to short films to definitely events. Took over events for a good portion of time. Still doing a lot of events, wedding, like, bro. I've gained so much experience from doing all this stuff that, and it's fun. I don't feel like I've made it, but
no, you're being humble right now. You got Hard Rock Stadium.
Okay.
We got Rolling Loud. We got Bacardi. We got Denny's. We got Emilio Estefan.
Okay.
You know, we got voiceover from Morgan Freeman.
Okay. Yeah. We done a lot of good. I'm not gonna lie. We done a lot of big stuff too. And I feel like people don't know everything, but I mean, that's how it's gonna be sometimes. But yeah, I've met so many dope people, bro, and we've shot so many crazy events, edited so many dope videos, bro, and the experience is there, bro, and it's all because I trusted the process, bro.
Nah, we're not even done with the list. We got Burna Boy, Ro Timmy. You know what I'm saying?
I've met and dapped up a lot of artists. Okay,
bro.
Yeah, Burna Boy,
celebrities,
Ro Timmy,
on deck. Sleazy World, Go, all of them.
Yeah. We've met a lot. We met a lot of people.
Tyson Beckford. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, listen. I don't forgot more celebrities than we are.
But Slick is a Miami. I say he's really worldwide at this point.
Canadian
Miami,
DJ.
Canadian, definitely Canada. He's Drake's DJ,
and
he's T-Pain's DJ. And that's my guy. That's our guy, bro. Like, I'm talking about day one type shit, bro. You feel me? So we've met so many dope people, bro, and made so many dope relationships. And I know people. Sometimes I feel like people are shocked when they see who comes on the podcast, because we got some people.
Afro Code, Afro Nation, you got Social Exchange, PCG. Listen, I done forgot more than I can name, bruh. I done forgot more than I can name. We just had, what's his name on here? We met him how long ago? T. Pendel.
Yeah. And then it's funny, I've done I don't know, Caleb, we work with people in Atlanta. We've worked with, we're in like 7 states.
National Black Farmers Association, Virginia, you know what I'm saying? 100 Black Men of America, 100 Black Women of America this year, 100 Black Kids of America this year, Pfizer. We didn't take the vax, but Pfizer, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
We've done a lot, and I'm proud of where we come from, bro. You've seen the team. This we had a huge team. Like, team is in like people. Heads of state type vibes came in, and over time it's just become really me and Rich. But our actual base team has grown, you know what I'm saying? And it's become more family oriented, you know what I'm saying? And I love that, because at even if we aren't all on the same page a lot of times, we're able to understand that vision. We're able to understand where we're going. You know what I'm saying? We're able to come together at a call. Let's say I don't say nothing for a few days, right? Somebody might be like, "Yo, how y'all doing? We good? Checking in, you know what I mean?" And if they don't say nothing, let's say we don't say nothing for like a week, you know what I mean? And we be like, "Hey, yo, we all linking here. We gonna slide out." It's a team for real. Like we really take it seriously. We really love what we do. It's so many different creatives. Like we got creative directors, we have producers, we have DPs, we have directors, we have actresses. You know what I'm saying? Like there is no limit to how much our production does. And we have videographers, photographers, but I tell everybody we're a production company because we don't just bring in certain people. We bring in specialties, and then we teach specialties because we have RV Academy, and a lot of our biggest shooters are from the academy. You know what I'm saying? They took what they learned. Come on, Chris. Chris, you know what it is. We got our intern right now shooting this podcast. You feel me? Like I'm gonna call my dog named Simpson. You feel me? My dog Simpson in the cut. Yeah. I can't. Yeah, I gotta get my dog right. Get my dog right for the one time. But nah, man, we've been growing, and we've been etching ourselves into South Florida and into different states as we grow. And the more we grow, because this upcoming year, watch out, you know. Make sure to watch out, you know. Yeah, I'm standing on that, bro. We taking over all 2020.
Standing on business, and since he even bringing it up in that way, there's a level of transparency that you got to be able to have with the world. You know, you got to be able to be transparent in a way that, listen, if y'all make it to this part of the podcast, listen, I went into retirement. I stopped picking up the camera.
He did.
2024, I'm coming back outside.
He is.
I'm coming back outside. And so for the shooters that thought they was doing something while I was gone,
come on,
2.5 years or so, you know, I'm back. I'm back.
Like you never left.
And it's okay because there's a certain point as a man, you got to put your pride to the side. You got to put your ego to the side. And when your people, you know, your company, your everything needs help, because everything, this is the world of entrepreneurship. And you can't hide that fact. It's not a, you know, whatever. Hey, cool. Things happen. Some people left. Some people came in. Some things happen. You know, the economy's going crazy right now. We've had big clients that we've had just fall off for the sake of economy, not something from what we did. We don't have control over it. But when those things happen, you know, as people that are the backbone of the company, you have to take a step back and say, what does your company need right now? And one of the things that our company needs right now is for Rich to be back outside. And so therefore, I got a lot of other things going on. Yeah, the Etraktive Mindset is here. Yeah, the coaching's here. But we gonna do it.
100%.
And if it's one thing y'all learn by now, is when we do something, we gonna do it.
And we gonna do it big, Gerard. We gonna do it big, Gerard. Just know. Be a little afraid. Be a little afraid. Be a little afraid. Because the intimidation factor is, listen, it is what it is, man. I know.
The last time we was both outside at the same time, at the same events.
It was problems.
It
was problems. It was problems.
That's how we hit a 6-figure company.
Come on.
Multi-6-figure company.
Come on.
How you think it's going 5+ years that made more than a couple million in the company?
On.
6 different states.
Huh?
Got an office.
Huh?
Listen.
Talk
about it.
Talk to them.
We're back. We never left. But we're restructuring things now.
Come on.
And in that restructurization, I guarantee you there's going to be a new birth of ROV. And from what we've learned over the years,
100%.
That's something that money can't teach you. That's something that, you know, equipment can't teach you. That the experience of just dealing with things, dealing with people, dealing with situations, understanding certain things, you know, just listen, it's going to go to another level.
Yep. All I know is I'm growing. I'm learning more, even to this day. I'm learning more. I'm doing more. I'm teaching more. I will be teaching more. And you're going to see the fruits of our labor, bro. 2024, you're going to see the fruits of the labor. We're taking over, bro. It's going to be to the point of disgust. Why do I keep seeing ROV everywhere?
Again.
Because
there was a period that was all it was.
That's all it was.
People would literally come up to us and be like, yo, I just saw y'all shirt over here.
Yeah.
I just saw you shirt over here. How many people y'all got?
For real.
What's happening? What's going on?
And that's when we had like 20.
Mm-hmm.
That's when we had like 20.
Yep.
Now we got like 50.
We got like 50 something spread out, but we're going to make that 50 something in just South Florida
100%.
and spread out.
100%.
Listen, 2024 is going past the 100 members, and I promise you, I'm going to make that staple.
Yeah, we 10Xing, baby. We 10Xing this year. That's it. We 10Xing. It's no excuses, no whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's up, bro. And y'all gonna have to catch up realistically. Cause if you thought where we were yesterday is where we gonna be tomorrow, you're tripping.
And yesterday's price is not today's price.
Oh, not at all. Not at all. That's going up. Equipment's going up. Everything's going up. I can't wait for it, brother.
Listen, about time you got in front of the camera and just shared your truth, shared your essence, shared your understanding. The people got to know you on a level that just extended past a cameraman. You know, you're a pillar to this community.
Come on.
To this community.
Come on.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Listen, you're a pillar to this community.
Amen.
How you move, how you think, how you operate, people you bring in. You know, you brought Simpson.
Yes, sir.
Listen, Simpson is close to Samson.
Samson.
What did Samson do?
Strong.
Samson fought the lion.
He surely did.
And so Simpson will prevail.
Yeah,
but listen, you got other people that you brought in, that you're nurturing, that you're caring for, that, you know, you're developing into the leading figure of just, hey, this is the bigger picture. This is overall. You know, when people see ROV, you know, the backbone structure of it, they're going to see some essences of Rich, but they can't ignore the essences of Dan.
100%.
Because you have led a whole chapter, and I deal with things a certain way. You deal with things a certain way. Mm-hmm. And that's necessary for the balance of just essential growth. It's like yin and yang. You know, we both have light and dark. We both have, you know, I got more darker sides a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But listen,
it is what it
it's necessary for what it is, because you have to have somebody who's more aggressive. You have to have somebody who's more understanding. You have to have somebody who's going to push harder. You got to have somebody that's there to say, hey, I take over if you're a little tired. You know, you gotta have balance.
Yeah.
And that's what it is, man. Hey, listen, I'm glad we got to get you in front of the camera, man.
Listen, y'all about to be tired of me. Y'all about to be tired of me. Okay, listen. I used to do skits. I used to really be in front of the camera. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like there wasn't enough I didn't have enough context. I didn't have enough je ne sais quoi yet. I had a little bit of growing to do. I've grown. I'm still growing, but I've grown. So yeah, y'all gonna see me more. Y'all gonna see me a lot more.
So listen, if they don't know, which they should know, where could they find you at on all platforms?
If you don't know, now you know. Just know it's ROV Hype, ROVHYPE on Instagram. I'm not on Twitter. You can find me on TikTok as well. I don't really stick to Instagram, stick to IG, ROV Hype. And just, you know, follow me and tap in, and I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you.
Talk to us. We talk back, man. Hey, listen, normally I end the show out, but this right here is the official behind the scenes co-host of the show. So I'm going to let him end the show out.
I'll make sure I get this right. Looking good, living good, life is good. Talk to me. I talk back. We out of here.
Well, hold on. That's not the end, because he skipped a little part. But hey, listen, we make sure
fault.
if
make
you
sure
really
y'all like, subscribe. Dang, I done messed up already. Yeah, Jay, you had one job, man.
Run it back.
Listen, this has been Etraktive Mindset, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. And you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all take y'all time, because this is one that y'all want to absorb. You know what I'm saying? This is one that y'all want. We had an amazing guest on. His name is Dan, aka ROV Hype. And he really went into his backstory. You know what I'm saying? He really showed y'all who he was. So how we gonna end this? We just gonna say, looking good, living good, life is good. Talk to me, we talk back, and we out here.
Yay!